Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Duke Rave, and I am here with Matej, the master baker. He has a quest for us, for 12 loaves and some fish.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned.
Are you
I'd go
worried?
and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay. So Drake's Fang is to the south. Luckily, I can just teleport. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well today. I am just going through the motions here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
In the last couple videos, we did all the major hunts, and we're pushing onwards. Just a reminder, Hugo is Gonski, and we are now prepping up for our square off against Waloed. Our half-brother, Olivier, is the Emperor of the Empire now. I don't know what happened. It just happened off-screen, which was really disconcerting. Or not disconcerting, but discharging. That's one minor complaint I have with this game. When a major event like that happens, I would like to see it beforehand. Clive doesn't have to know about it, but me as a player, I deserve to know what went through her head or what was going on. Joshua was with Dion and they're speaking, so. And oh yeah, we smashed another crystal. There was a titanic clash between us and Titan, who was larger than us.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I?
Not really.
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in.
Eh.
Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
I don't know. Maybe express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Good idea.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been!
Yes, you
I have
have.
to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait. Suppose you...
Okay, let's find out. What were you trying to say, Clive? Before I cut you off rudely. Suppose we'll speak with Matej.
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might
You
even
have the
a new
makings of
delicacy
one.
on my hands.
You could probably make a
I
decent
don't know how
dessert.
you did it, but you have my thanks.
So here's my thought process, right? With that piece of bread. Keep the design, but instead of salt, icing sugar. Anyway,
Yes,
Now,
they're close.
Dusan, I know you're keen, but
let's check out the shop. I have an idea of what I want to do, but it involves the shop. I'm just curious about something. I want to see what happens if because I haven't actually sold them in quite some time. Thermal can hide. Frozen tier. Really? Really? Okay.
Thank you for your custom.
I'm still not going to do it. Anyway, back to the world map. We're going to go pick up mid, and then we're going to go back to the old hideaway. Probably. I'm assuming. I'd also like to know where Sid came from. I'm assuming he came from Sambrek, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's push on. As for the next game that we're gonna, because I don't know where we are right now in terms of this. I assume we're either halfway or almost done. I don't know what the next game will be. I want to say Miles Morales, but we will see. I'm contemplating doing a run of Baldur's Gate 3 on screen. Hey, Mid, what do you got for me?
If I don't come up with something soon.
You know what? You're right, Mid. Come with me. You're fired.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now.
Oh.
I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things
She's
have got more
beautiful.
push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva.
Ooh.
But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard.
Okay.
I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
No. You should come
Is there
now.
anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Oh, no.
First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
Okay.
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
It's like a heat sink.
The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air.
A fan.
And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Case.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Ah,
I can't make head nor tail of them.
I mean, no, that's because you're not
Luckily,
as good as
you
us.
don't need to.
Hey. I do need to. Okay, to Blackthorn we go. I'm always happy to see the Enterprise, though. It seems to be a staple in many a Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy IV, that was your first airship. Final Fantasy V, I can't remember because I'm not too well versed. 6 had the Blackjack and the Falcon. 7 had the Enterprise, which was Sid's ship. Pretty sure 8 had it as well. 9, it was a boat. 10, I want to say it was an airship as well. I'm not too familiar with 12 and 13. And 15, well, yeah, the first video on this channel is me. One of the first videos is me literally showing a bug to that game. So if it had one, I can tell you right now I never played it.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
Oh?
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
Nope.
She said you would know. Here.
What kind of metal do you need for this?
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help.
Okay.
Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
3-man job?
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already.
Okay.
We'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call
Stardust.
it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Okay.
You going after the Stardust? Which one of these two lucky
Gav, you're with me. I need your nose.
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
Thanks, bud.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
Thanks, bud.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Okay. So, down past Dalamil, eh? Make sure there's no, didn't think so. But, just in case. Oh, come on. Okay, so we'll go to the inn. We'll exit out the eastern exit. Luckily, we don't have to go that far. So we can just go here, and we'll do a sharp right.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Come on. Run like the wind.
There's Gav. I suppose it's just all close by here, right? Probably not.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
I haven't had enough work with Gav, and I'm happy to see him. Come here, girl. Where is she? There she is. Queh.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, you fool. Hello?
Straight home now. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Yeah. Apparently it's useless. Well, there's some down there too. Don't mind if I do. Okay, what's next? More up here. Happy to have it. I'm going to take a look on the other side as well. I doubt it. Maybe there's some up here. If not, we'll go looking along the riverbank. Yeah. Along the riverbank it is. Oh, 10 gil. And that's the quest location nearby. Yeah. Thought so. That's it.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Gav is probably getting ambushed. So Mrs. The Duchess, or Mrs. Duke as I love to call her, she's starting a new job, or she's looking to start a new job, and she just got her wage confirmed. She's quite excited. So I told her, told you so. Because, you know, that's what our relationship is it's a series of us poking and prodding at each other. I love her, though. Gav, talk to me.
You finished? How much did you get?
More than you.
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
No, man. We're friends, aren't we? What do you got? You want to come with me to the gravesite? Is that what you're trying to ask? Or are you mad at me?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Thanks, brother. Gav was one of my favorite characters so far. I wish we saw him more.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day.
Yeah, boy.
We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
Is that Thor?
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Yeah, dog. Mm-hmm. Let's go back home. There's like no combat in this video. That's impressive, actually.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
It's not, because for the next part, it's a suit of armor, so he's gonna need more stuff. Ding, ding.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
wow.
Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often.
We should.
You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Perfect. I have a feeling though, this quest line isn't over. Don't ask how that feeling is.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Gav, I think I told you to rest. Okay, time to report back to Mid.
Crystal too.
No, I was there while I was in there. It was on my, bucket list. I just showed up. Crystal was like, "Bruh," and I was all like, "Bruh." So, I just broke it, because I could. Let's see here.
Seeing troops amassing at every door.
What do you got for me?
No surprises there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are.
Really? Ooh,
All in
that's
good time,
40% is for the green, so that's probably 60. Because I'm assuming the blue is 50. I wish I could carry more potions though sometimes. But,
Mid might need some help tidying up.
Okay, Mid, what's next?
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Well, isn't that convenient?
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Hello, what's her name? My name is Duke Rafe, and I will be talking to you in the next video. Bye-bye!